make your journey comfortable. Sit the buckle, get them service and the double. Cause all you want is the ride to be the smoothest of vibe to a destination. Cause girl, it would hurt. No, the end of my world. If a robber, a juggle, a pirate try to take your pearls, that couldn't work with me as a driver, your driver. Oh, yes, I'm provider. Yes, I'll be your fighter, MacGyver, be right there beside you through the thick and thin. It's on that day. I'm glad you made that choice to pull up to the station. Then on to first class tickets just for me and you. And could you see on the ride of a lifetime? I wanna train, love, train, yeah. Oh yeah, ooh yeah. I said we're rocking to do it. Oh, the love, train, oh yeah. Now, yeah. I'm glad you made that choice to pull up to the station and on to first class tickets just for me and you. And then take a seat on the ride of a lifetime. I wanna train, yeah. 'Cause on that day, I'm glad you made that choice to pull up to the station and on to first class tickets just for me and you. And then took a seat on the ride of a lifetime. Oh, more than that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I want to say greetings to the ones and the ones out there, Zine. And today, I mean, it just popped into my head because of things that I've seen so many times in so many different cases. So, choose your partners carefully. In this life, you can't make it alone, for sure. You cannot make it in this life, for sure, all by yourself. You need people. You need a mate. You need partners in different areas of life. Some people call them partners in crime because of the situation, blah, blah, blah. But you need someone. When I was growing up as a child, there was a saying, no man is an island, no man stand alone. Each man is my brother, and each one is my friend. Now, the world is in chaos for a lot of reason, is that the unity between people no longer exists. People seems to think that they can find faith and also fate in having money. If you have money, you can buy everything you need, including friends and partners, and you don't need people when you have money, according to some people, but you do need people, the loyal ones. It's hard to find them. But in my thumbnail, I also said something, because it is something that I've seen around a lot. Just because someone has something about them that is very attractive and you feel connected to the person, it doesn't mean that the person belongs with you in any particular relationship. Somebody can have good traits, good things about them that really stand out to you and you feel attracted to the person. It doesn't mean that you have to get involved with the person for any reason. You know what I mean? So when you're choosing someone as a partner, it should be someone that you're comfortable to share your space with, to share your surrounding with, to share your food with, to share your family with, to share your friends with. and to just share your entire being with. You don't share your entire being to just about anybody. Just because somebody have something that you're attracted to, or just because somebody have something that is very attractive, means that you should walla walla with them, would say in Jamaica, you know what I mean? Hang out and chill out and all kind of things. You have to be careful of the people that you choose because some people will come around to lead you astray. As a matter of fact, I want to also say that everybody that will ever pass through your life, past or will come into your life rather for a significant reason. And you must figure out that some people will come into your life for only particular reasons. So if someone came into your life as a savior, somebody to save you from something, it doesn't mean that you have to get involved with them and get in bed with them because you owe them or you are obligated to them because they do something great for you. No. Some people will come into your life and their purpose is to just do this for you or to just do that for you. You know? Them say one hand can't clap. And sometimes somebody just come into your life to help you to clap, you know, to provide another hand so you can clap. Some people are in your life and they're just for the purpose of work, job, you know. You want a job, you want to, professionally, you want somebody professionally in your life and they're just there for that. Sometimes you want people in your life just to give you an advice, not to sleep with. Some people in your life, so you know, a lot of people come into your life and everybody plays a different role because you cannot do this alone. You cannot go through life all by yourself. So people will come into your life for different reasons and you must know how to separate the reasons why people in your life, you know. When RV DJ came into my life, she was just in my life to play some music because she's a DJ. Don't take it past that. That's what she's there for. Guys, this is just a general statement. She's there for that. Don't take it past that. Don't get into bed with her. Don't do other things with her. She's in your life to play some music as a DJ. Vermont Painting is in your life to provide you with art, painting. And that's what he's there for. Don't get it mixed up. Don't get it twisted. Don't look to Vermont Paint for medical assistant because he cannot help you. You should go to Derek C. Williams for that because he might have some good suggestion for you. You know what I mean? Right. So that's what I'm saying. Carrying off might be in your life for a different reason. You know what I mean? Greetings, by the way. Let me just take some time to greet those of you in the chat. SF Rose, Zakia USA is in the building. Vermont Paint is here as well. The RV DJ, Sonia, is here. So TR, hold on. So TR will not sleep with... Oh, Lord of mercy. My tummy. My tummy. Oh my gosh. Me try to make sense, Soldier Fidget. Yeah, Derek C. Williams is trying to make sense. But yeah, the truth and the fact is, you have to learn how to coordinate your life. You have to know the purpose of people in your life and allow people to stay where they belong in your life. The moment you start to cross over the lines is when you put yourself in trouble and you start to get disappointed. That's where disappointment come in because Vermont Paint is truly a painter, but you're expecting him to be more than a painter. No, that's what he is and that's his purpose in your life. Like for instance, I am just a guitar player and a singer. You know, I sing very well. So if you ask me to do other things outside of singing, it could be a problem. You don't want somebody like me to look after you medically because what I do is sing, right? Derek C. Williams and also Vermont Paint, I sing very well. And that's what I should really do because that's what I do. You know what I mean? That's right. Helping the Vision. Salute, my friend. Great to see you. You see, Helping the Vision is in the building. I love that name. Helping the Vision. We all are visionaries, or we should all be visionaries. We should all have, by the way, Let me take this off. Let me just take these shades off. Whenever you walk into a building, you will see something that is called a mission. No, not just a building. In every business enterprise or institution, whether it be medical, whether it be educational, whether it be um, whatever it is, when you walk into these buildings and you walk into the main office, you will see something on one of these walls that says mission statement or vision. Mission statement or vision. Every company has a mission statement and it has a vision. You have to have a vision of where you want to go with your company in the next 5 years, a short-term plan, long-term plans, etc., etc. Now, my question for you, oh, Susie is here as well. Susie Ever Bless. Hold on there. I Susie that? Am I Susie that? Chat about. Well, go on, my friend. What I'm saying though, many of you might not have a vision or a mission statement for your personal life. Something to consider. What I'm saying today, it is something to consider. You need a vision for yourself. You need a mission statement for yourself. It would be nice if you written it down somewhere, write it down somewhere where you can look at it on a daily basis. That would be nice. But if you don't want to write it down, at least have a mindset, have it in your head. What's my vision about my life, my personal life? What's my mission statement about my life? You need to know where you want to be. You need to know where you would love to be then, and blah, 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 blah. And when you have a mission statement, it kind of gives your life a little more purpose of where you really want to go in life. Now, should there be a space between you and what you want in life? When there is a space between you and what you want in life, it means that you're going to think about what you need to do to get there. When there is no space between what you want in life and you, it simply means that nothing will stand in your way to achieving what you want in life or what you should really have in life. So, think on these things. The Miss Yo-Yo, Miss Yo-Yo's clothes rack is in the building. Thank you for coming in. Hello, dear sir. Hello, ma'am. How are you? Great to see you. Space is needed for wisdom to build. That's right. Now, all of this came in because I saw the name Help in the Vision. I like the name Help in the Vision. And you have to help your own vision. How do you help your vision? You have to try to achieve all the things that surrounds your vision. If your vision is to set sailing, but you don't have a boat, then you need to start gathering things and focus in that direction of how to get a boat. How can I get a boat? Should I get some lumber, board? What do I need to get a boat? Do I need to buy one? Do I need to make one? Or how do I acquire one? You know what I mean? Yeah. Today is kind of just a random live. I just came on here to just talk some things because I haven't been live in a long while and I just wanted to see who else is there. Glasses is... Ah, Lord. Vermont Paint is asking a question, guys. If glasses help one's vision? Yes. Glasses actually helps one vision, but glasses is limited to distance. Each glasses is different in helping your vision. There are glasses to help your to help your vision on I hate glasses. Susie hate glasses. Well, too bad you're getting old and you're going to need them whether you like it or not. Glasses is coming your way if you don't have them already. At your stage in life, Susie, glasses is either coming your way if you do not have them already. All right, so yes, so there's glasses for distance. Like some people can see what is in front of you right here, but you can't see anything past a mile. You know, if it is past 1 mile, you can't see it, but you can see everything. You can see your nose, you can see the hairs that is growing on your, yeah, you can see hairs growing off your ears, hairs growing off your ears, like mine. Like I'm farsighted. Yes, that is likely going to happen to you, Susie. Well, yeah. You know what? Let's leave your vision alone before I get myself into trouble by saying nonsense. But yeah, some people see better in the distance. So like some people can see 1 mile away, but they can't see anything up here. And some people can see everything up here, but they can't see anything down there. So some people are short-sighted, some people are long-sighted, and some people are both. Did you know that you have? And that's why Carolina Hillbilly used to trouble me. He said, TR, you need bifocals because your glasses they are progressive lens, and so they provide a lens so you can see in the distance. So like for me, wearing that particular glasses, I can see 10 miles away. But then to read the computer screen, I can't. Because the computer screen is kind of blurred a little bit, but everything out there is clear. So then I would need bifocals to read the words. You know what I mean? That's what that's where bifocals come in. You're long-sighted, but you're short-sighted as well. So when you have a myopia problem, you need a glasses to see out in the distance, but then because you're turning 45 like myself, or 55 like myself, or 65 like Susie, then you're going to need bifocals to see the words. You know what I mean? Etc. etc. Anyway, enough on that vision. Yeah, as long as you don't look up at light. As long as you don't look up at light. What did I miss? Hold on. I have it, but I don't. Oh, you have it, but you don't wear it. So Susie have it, but she don't wear it. She can't wear it unless you're in politics. Can't see past. No. Glasses need to be upgraded occasion. Glasses need to be upgraded on occasion. Yes, it needs to be upgraded. Like a lot of people, every 2 years. Like that's a good limit for that. Like every 2 years, you need to see your optician. Some people have to go yearly. So annually, you go to your optician and you upgrade because your eyes deteriorate with age as well as with your eye condition, etc., etc. You know what I mean? All right. TR needs trifocals. Well, I was told. What if person suffer from astigmatism? Yeah, that's a different story. That's a different story. You're kind of it. You have problems with different things. So your problems now will not be in distance. You know, when you suffer that, it will not be from distance. It can be from different things, like different lighting. It's almost like, you know what? I'm getting younger. You're getting younger. Also, hold on. Also, that's who I forgot to call. Thanks to TR could be an eye doctor. All right. All right. Yes, I could be an eye doctor. What I would say, what I can tell you now, I have good knowledge in the optic world. You know what I mean? You know when I actually, my other channel that I call Glasses Kingdom, when I made that channel was not supposed to be about reaction. You know, that channel was supposed to be all about glasses and eyesight and, you know, eye conditions. That's what that channel was for, and it turned out to be something else. So maybe I'm going to have to change the name Glasses Kingdom. Well, I need to keep Glasses Kingdom and probably change the Reaction Kingdom to a different kingdom and then recreate my Glasses Kingdom so we can talk about glasses again. All right. So I was talking about choosing partners in life. And as I was saying, the mistake that many of us that we made in life, and this is what caused confusion, it caused problems, it caused our life to be upside down sometimes, because some of the people that we found attractive in areas in life, they were supposed to stay in that area in life. You know, you have a barber, and your barber was to cut your hair. That's his purpose in your life, to cut your hair. But you cross the line because he tells you something nice one of these days, and you feel like, oh, he was so nice to me. He said he brought lunch for me at work, and then he told me something nice, and you believe that because that happened, you need to take it a step further. I think we should maybe have dinner sometime, and you go and have dinner, and you enjoy your dinner, and you take him to your bed. Wrong. Wrong. His purpose in your life is not to go to your bedroom. His purpose in your life is to stay in the salon. You know what I mean? Conscious business and service and opportunities. Hold on, let me get it right. Conscious business, service, and opportunities. Peace, love, and prosperity. Blessings to you, my brother, and all the beautiful people in here. Thank you for coming in. I love that name again. So we have two amazing names in the chat. Wait a minute. Did I say two? I love these two names. Conscious business, services, and opportunities. Everything about it is wonderful. Conscious, it's great to be conscious. Your head is on your body. You don't have to worry about anything. Businesses, yes, we all have to be in someone's business. Or mind our own business. One way or the next, we have to have a business. Then we have services. We have to learn to be of service to somebody in this life. You have to be at service to somebody in your life, whether it's to your children, your husband, your wife, or whomever. You have to be at service to somebody. Opportunities. Who doesn't want an opportunity? Everybody. Speaking of opportunities, I was saying something to SF Rose recently, and I said, a lot of people call people opportunists. And I was saying to her, it's funny that I am not afraid of the word opportunist, because I am, in some instance, during my lifetime, find myself in an opportunist situation. And as a matter of fact, many of us, if not all of us, find ourselves in an opportunist situation at some point in our life. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person. A lot of people paint a picture that when you say you're such an opportunist, people see it as saying something bad. If you're an opportunist, that's a bad thing about you. It's not a bad thing. Well, I don't know if you see it as a bad thing, but being an opportunist is not a bad thing. There are situations surrounding being an opportunist that can come off or that can eventually be a bad thing, but it is not a bad thing. We are all in life, and we all seek situations to find a better opportunity for ourselves and our loved ones. Okay, you want your daughter, you want you want your daughter or your son, or you want your child to get into Princeton. You want your child to get into a great college, but the child wasn't doing so well. So you go and you make friend with the principal or somebody that is in the institution, so you could get your child in there. So you really and truly didn't like the principal, or you didn't like the person from the school, but because you want your child to get into the school, you make friends. So the fact that you're making friends for this reason, it means that you're an opportunist. So to get the opportunity of your child in the school, you make friends with the principal that you didn't really want to be friends with in the first place. So you are an opportunist, you see? So, but the problem is, when you see an opportunity and you cause somebody to lose their life, or you cause somebody to lose something. So when somebody loses something good in your effort to get into, or to have that opportunity in your favor, that's when it is bad. So in order to get the opportunity, you allow something bad to happen to somebody so you can get that opportunity. That's when it is bad. So if somebody say you're an opportunist in that regard, that is very bad. But it is okay to move to America for a better opportunity. It is okay to move to Africa because of the opportunity that you want. It is okay to move to India because you want to be in technology and you find the best tech people in India, so you move to India. You want to move to the Philippines because of the islands and the beautiful whatever you want to find there. You want to move to this place because of the education. So yeah, you know what I mean. So each and every one of us have to do something. Look at this as there's something else. As I see Faith with Rachel in the building. Thank you for coming in. You all right? You never really believe in Christianity. You never really believe in Christianity. But you see a nice girl in the church, but the nice girl would never come outside of the church to talk to you, right, Rachel? She just wants to talk to church people, and even if she talks to you, she's not going to be with you because you're not a part of the church. And because the Bible says don't be unequally yoked with unbelievers, so, all right, if I'm going to get the sister because she's so faithful and she believes in the gospel so much, I am going to have to go to church. So you go to church for the opportunity to date Sister Rachel, right? Right. That is not a bad thing. That opportunist behavior is not bad. You go to church, nobody's losing anything. In fact, everybody's gaining something. So you go to church in order to get Sister Rachel. But you know when it becomes bad? If you go in there, you don't bother to become a Christian, you lure Sister Rachel out of the church, and she has lost her Savior because of you. In that case, it's not so wonderful. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, enough of business, services, and opportunities. Where can we go next? It is already 28 minutes since I started this live. We have another 12 minutes. Another 12 plus 5 equals 17. We have another 17 minutes to go. Any questions? Or should I just keep talking? All right. I am a talker sometimes. You know what? You know what is funny? Jason Buchanan, great to see you. You know what is funny? No, I'm going to leave this alone. I was going to say something about SF Rose, but sometimes we need to leave people business alone, right? Sometimes we need to leave people business alone, even if you're with the person. Sometimes, you know, in Jamaica we used to say, I know everything good for eat, good for talk, you know. It's not everything that is good to eat, good for talk. So sometimes you feel low some things, just make it rest. You know what I mean? So let's just allow it to rest. Confirmed. I use the Bible to get a few in Virginia. Look at this. I should have moved to Jamaica instead of moving here. Hold on. I should have.
Opportunist. I like the weather in Jamaica better, so maybe I should have moved to Jamaica instead of becoming here.
Oh.
I was joking. I'm saying people don't always use. Read the next, the one above it.
Okay, hold on. Let me just see this. It's how one goes about it. Hold on. It's how one goes about it that can cause someone to use words like that or feel like that. So they can use it inappropriately based on that.
Improperly based on that.
Yeah. Yeah, improperly based on that. And also, what did I miss again? So SF Rose is saying she should have moved to Jamaica instead of I moving here.
You had better weather to offer me.
No, it's not what I have to offer. It's what the country has to offer. So the country offers sunshine, not me.
Right, but that's where you are, so I could use the opportunity.
I would tell her she feeds you and she knows where laxatives are located. Lord of mercy. All right, let's go back to Derek C. Williams' comment. Confirmed. I use the Bible to get a few women in Virginia and Philadelphia. Women love man that can quote scripture. Never mind that he doesn't live out those words. I didn't know that. Well, this is new. So women like men who can quote scriptures. Well, I can tell you this, Derek. I can tell you this, Derek. If you are a good talker, if you can hold a good conversation, it doesn't matter which book you're quoting your whatever from. Most women are stimulated from what they hear. So if you can construct a good sentence or a good paragraph and you can maintain it, if you're consistent, you can win anybody. So it doesn't have to be a Bible verse necessarily. It could be a Marcus Garvey book. It could be history. It could be medicine. It could anything. And that's why people need to know their strength and their weakness. So if you know what your strength is in, you can create conversations around where your strength is in. And you should also know what the woman is attracted to. Depending on that, you can create conversations around the things that she's attracted to. And if she finds you smart, that could really put you in good standing with her. A woman likes a man who knows, not a man who is always thinking and depending on her for the next move. What should I do? How should I do this? You know, the man doesn't know anything. A woman loves a man who knows what he's doing. So, not a man who is asking her all the questions. Babe, how should I cook the rice? Babe, how should I cook the meat? Babe, how should I go to work this morning? Babe, what type of job you think I should do? Babe, no. No, a woman wants a man who knows, you know. All right, hon, can you just do that for me, please? Put this here and put that there and blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? And when you're doing things, you just do things. You know, a man needs to know how to get going. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. Most women, hold on. Most women, this want to be in control these days. Hold on. Most women,
Just want to be.
yeah, I think that's what that's what this person wants to say. Most women wants to be in control these days. Greetings, that's all vlog. That is right. A lot of women wants to be in control these days, and that all of that is stemmed from one thing, one main thing. It's because the men of today is making a fool of themselves. So if the man them don't know which part them a go, no woman no want follow them. So woman is basically taking a stance because of how weak men become. Men are not leaders anymore like they used to be. And there's a lot of reason for that. Deadbeat. There's a lot of reason for that. Back in the day, the system was set up, or in olden days, the tradition used to be men used to be much older than their women. It's not like today when a 25-year-old man find a 30-year-old woman, or a 25-year-old woman, or a 26-year-old woman, or a 30-year-old man is finding a 32-year-old woman. That wasn't the case back in the day. If you find one instance, that would have been enough. But back in the day, the woman used to be much younger than the guy, as much as 10 years, even 15, even 20 years. So what used to happen, the man used to be the adult. So the man would have been like, let's say 29, and then the girl would have just finished up. Back in the day, there wasn't like college and that kind of thing in the early days. So you didn't have like middle school and first school and preschool and all these schools. It was just one education. So when you finish education at age 15, it's time to go live with your boyfriend. Believe it or not, yes, it sounds crazy, but back in the days, it was more like that. And that is the reason why, back in the days, when you want a girl, you don't go to the girl, you go to the parents, because the girl would still be young. So you would have to go to Jackie's mother and father and said, hey, I'm asking her, I like your daughter, and I think she can blah, 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 and I'm asking her into marriage, or I'm asking you for a chance to date her, and the parents would sit down and have a meeting and decide if they should allow you to date their daughter. That's how it used to be. So because of this, When a woman leaves her mother's place, she goes to another guy who is already mature in his head or mature overall. So he knows what he wants. He's been through life already. He understands life, and he's prepared to take care of a girl. So he takes on this girl, and the girl looks up to him as a mentor. You know, he's a mentor. He's holistic like a holistically like a father figure then. So she looks up to him and she embraces that kind of father figure. So it was like that. Now today, in today's age, you know, you find a 25-year-old man trying to get with a 35-year-old woman, and she already knows things. She's been through schools upon schools, she's been through jobs, and she's been through life. She's had her own experience. And so when a 25-year-old boy talk to a 35-year-old woman, he might say, what this boy I feel like him a talk to? A long time with their own, yeah, you know. You can't talk to me like that. So that's one of the problems. And as I said before, men are not taking the lead position no more. And even when the men take the lead position, their knowledge is still faint. You know, they don't know a lot. You know, them don't have no experience because them spend them life smoking and drinking or doing something else other than learning how to take care of a woman and the family and all of that kind of good stuff. So that's where everything went wrong. Where am I today? All right. We have another 8 minutes to go. Let me just take a quick look in the chat to see if anybody is talking to me. Trying to be a man will get you... Hold on. Trying to be a man will get you that toxic masculinity label ascribed to you. Nonsense, stand up. Hold on. Nonsense. Stand up and be what you were born to be if you're a man. But some men still didn't know, or some men still don't know what they were born to be. As a matter of fact, generally speaking, a lot of people still don't know what they were born to be. And I go back to say, back in the days when you used to take a man that is older than you and you used to leave your parents home and you used to go with this adult, back then you would know what you want easily because a lot of women look to men for guidance. A lot of women is not certain about a lot of things until the man can help them to direct their path, you know. So the father figure in the home used to do that job. Now the woman is leaving her father and she's going to a father figure, not somebody who's going to beat her or abuse her, but somebody with a mental capacity that is in a mature state. So when she goes to a man with a mature state of mind, he already have an understanding of what to do in life, where to go in life, so he can lead her and direct her to say, no, baby, I know saw this thing are going on. I know saw this thing go, blah, 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 blah. You know, you need to do things like this, and it would be better if you do things like this. Now, the purpose of a woman in a man's life is to multiply or to enhance. Bless. Yeah. The purpose of a woman in a man's life is to multiply and enhance. And when I say multiply, I don't mean that she must multiply by having children. Multiply. Oh, what did? No, this is. When you say a woman multiply in a man's life, a lot of people, the first thought that come to mind is having children. The Bible says be fruitful and multiply. Okay, it means that you must have a lot of children and replenish the earth. No. Vermont Pain, can you come and carry SF Rose to the bathroom? Just take her somewhere, anywhere. So, what I was saying is that... well, I forgot what I was saying.
Sorry. I'm done.
Somebody please remind me what I was saying, because I really forgot what I was saying. Gosh, what was I saying? Lots of distraction. Let me just read some message until somebody remind me what I was saying. A ton of 25 years and still home with their mama. Just sorry. Perhaps their mama babied them or the daddy was sorry. Either way, that male child is wrecked only to go look for mama anyway. Okay. Hello, Mr. Fulton. How are you? Thank you for coming. Oops, 25 years old. Yeah, I know what you were saying, Derek C. Williams. Where did I miss? TR, train of thought. TR, train of thought has been derailed. Yeah, yeah. Have sex and make kids. That's what I was saying. Have sex and. Oh, yes. That's what I was saying. Multiply. So, the purpose of a woman in a man's life is to multiply. What does this mean? It means that a man is a provider. That's one of the main purpose of a man. A man is a provider and a protector. So, before a man get involved with a woman to start a family or to start a life, the man should prepare himself first. Yes, a man should prepare himself first. How do you prepare yourself? You prepare a home, you prepare your mental status, you make sure that because some men, it's because they're not prepared why they find women so annoying. In which the woman is going to be annoying, but unless you're prepared mentally, you won't be able to maneuver her being annoying because you're not going to escape it. Women get annoying when she's annoyed by things around her. So if you didn't prepare a life as the man to make her happy and comfortable, then she's going to be annoyed, and because she's annoyed, she becomes annoying. So that's why men need to prepare themselves first before you even go in the street and say psst or hi or hello. You need to prepare yourself first. Physically, you need to be strong enough to carry her. And if you think say I joke me I make you need to prepare yourself physically to carry her if needs be. That means not go look no elephant or no mampy. Make sure say a woman is a size that you can carry. Don't take up a woman where you can't move. Oh, Lord of mercy. So prepare yourself physically. Prepare yourself mentally. Prepare a home for your woman and prepare for your children as well before you start having children. As a matter of fact, before you start dating your woman, you're supposed to prepare a place for the children. So you're supposed to have a little thing started. All right, the room here, for John and Jason. So you don't even get your kids yet, but you have a room for Jason and John. You know what I mean? So you're supposed to prepare a place, prepare yourself physically, mentally, and you're supposed to have things put away for all of this. You see, if you do this, there's a strong chance that you will have a healthy relationship. You will have a healthy relationship. Because what? As I said before, the woman is going to be annoying. You're not going to escape that. It's in the nature of a woman to get annoyed and then becomes annoying. So the situation that you provide is unhealthy. She's annoyed with it. And then because she's annoyed with it, she becomes annoying. And then she annoys you. And you become annoying as well. So it's just a home full of destruction.
Yeah, because I'm annoyed right now.
So,
It's annoying.
so this is what goes on. So if you want to prepare yourself to have a healthy relationship, you need to make a lot of preparation. A lot. Yeah. And this is why we have many destructive homes that creates a lot of destructive children that grows up mentally ill. Yeah, this is what caused it, because a lot of people did not learn how to be parents to begin with. You know, you learn how to do carpentry, you know how to sew, you know how to do this, you know how to even have sex, and all of these things. You go look up all the things. You Google how to do this, how to do that. But how many of us Googled how to be a parent? And so because of this, Some parents were so destructive and they create destructive children, and the home was destructive and everything just become destructive. And for years, children are destroyed because of this mentality. It's now 45 minutes in and it's time to say goodbye. I want to say thanks to those who were part of this discussion today and those who participated by put in their little bit in the chat. Google wasn't around back then. All right. Yeah, Google wasn't around back in the days. So I'm going to leave by saying this one last thing. How did people operate? How did people operate back in the day? People did not depend on Google. People did not depend on a clock. People did not depend on a calculator. People did not depend on any form of device. People used to depend on nature. People used to solely depend on nature. So when the birds fly east, you know summer is coming. When the animals is moving west, you know that this season is changing. When the leaves are falling from the trees, you know it's about to be spring or it is fall. The leaves are falling, it is fall. The leaves start springing, it is spring. If you see the insects moving, like for instance, ants used to build their homes right before winter. So if you see the ants out there moving up and down, you know that it is summer, it's about to be winter. So people used to base their things on nature. You know, when I was a child, you know how I used to know it was 12 o'clock? We didn't have a clock, I didn't have a watch, we didn't have a TV. I didn't have TV growing up. I didn't have radio growing up. You know how I knew it was 12 o'clock? I would go out in the middle of the wherever I was. I would just stand there and look at my shadow. My shadow would determine what time of the day it is. So if I am standing exactly on my shadow, so my shadow is not behind me, it's not in front of me, it's not beside me, it means that it is 12 o'clock. So anytime, I shouldn't say 12 o'clock, I should say midday. Whenever it's midday, you stand on your shadow. Whenever it is past midday, your shadow is behind you. Whenever it is before midday, your shadow is before you. So these things is how we used to know the time of the day, and you used to use the season to know the time of the year. So there wasn't any February or March or April. There was no Sunday, Monday or Tuesday, and there was no 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. There was first hour, third hour, or not hour. There was first watch, there was second watch, there was third watch, and these used to be time. So 6 o'clock was first watch, 9 o'clock was second watch, 12 o'clock was third watch, and this is how people used to time things. If you're going to make something, if you're going to make a fabric or a cloth or something, you used to pattern nature. The colors from the trees is what you used to, and the leaves and the heavens and the ocean. You use these colors to determine colors. Anyway, that was a lot for you today. I explore a wide variety of topics today in one big thing. Vermont Paint, go to sleep, go to your bed. Bye, TR. Glad to see you still get lost. And if your shadow was way bigger than, hold on, let me see this one. And if your shadow was way bigger than, hold on, and if your shadow was way bigger, that means that was I'm glad I read this one before I go. Yeah, that's right. If your shadow was way bigger, that means your dad was behind you. Run. That's true. That's true. I love that one. I love that one, Vermont. You always find a way to find something. And he would look at Dino and see shadow. All right. Because grandma told you grandpa was a dumb ass and she is always right. That's how. Okay. Anyway, we've gotten to the end of... Rachel, are you still here? I only care for Rachel at this moment. I'm kidding. I care for everybody. Rachel, are you still here? We're ending. And I want to say thanks to everyone that came out today. Vermont Paint, Kerry North, SF Rose. Who else is here? Jason Buchanan was here. I'm not sure if he's still here. RVDJ, Susie Q,
I'm saying
Mr. Fulton. All right. Take care, you all. It was great having you. And I will end with the song that I started with, Right Choice. We all need to make right choices in life, and there's a way to make it. So here's the last song, and after this, as a matter of fact, before the end of the song, I'll be ending the stream. So thanks everybody. Thank you all for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you in the next live. Not sure when that will be, if it will be tomorrow, but whenever that is, you will get a notification. So I look forward to seeing you then. Right Choice by Black Hero.
So easy to do, and I give every single fiber of my being to let your shine so the whole world can see. It's already, I'm glad you made that choice to pull up to the station. To first class tickets just for me and you, and to the sea on the ride. Journey comfortable. Sleep like a good from service on the double. Cause I want this ride to be the smoothest of vibe to a destination. Cause girl, it would hurt. No, it end of my world. If a robber tried to find me, tried to take your pearls, that couldn't work with me as a driver, your driver. Yes, I'm provider. Yes, I'll be a fighter, my guy. Right there beside you through the thick and thin. It's on that day. I'm glad you made that choice to pull up to the station. Then for two first class tickets just for me and you. And to be seen on the ride of a lifetime. I'm gonna train, love, train, yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh, yeah. I said we're rocking to do it. Oh, love, train, yeah. Now, ooh, yeah. Now, I'm glad you made that choice.